Hey everybody, how you doing? We're back here for the final hour of trading today, Monday, August the 15th, 2022. Welcome all to the broadcast. Stock markets with Bruce, your buddy Uncle Bruce here, keeping an eye on the markets, seeing what's going to happen here today. 154-point gain on the Dow. The Dow for the first 2 hours really didn't do much of anything. It managed to finally break even just around noon, maybe just before noon hour, and it's been up now about 130, 150 points ever since. Kind of leveled off here, just kind of drifting. S&P's up 17 and the Nasdaq is up 74. So on a percentage basis, these three markets are pretty close to each other. 0.4% for the S&P, 0.46 for the Dow, and 0.58 for Nasdaq. We're not going anywhere quickly, and I kind of wonder, are we topping out here again? Are we kind of to that point where there really isn't a lot of money that wants to get in? It doesn't seem to be a lot of wanting to get out in a hurry, but not a lot of folks are wanting to get in. And this is going to make people wonder, is it possible that we've topped out for a while? And instead of holding out for another possible pop, maybe it's time to go. Nicholas got your donation. Nicholas, I got it. It just hit PayPal. Send me the list of 4 classes you would like to get. Okay, you're in there. And thank you. Way to go, taking advantage of the 4 classes for the price of 3 deal. Why not? Way to go, guys. Yeah, this market, we might be topping out here. So, for an option writer, this is good times. Do not fear upside, because I think this is it. We shall see. Now, oil is still off on the day. It's down 260. This morning, we were down in the high 4s, like 480, 490. We were really off. But, 89.43 on oil. This isn't going anywhere. Interesting. On some of our favorites, let's take a look at some of our favorite stocks. With the Dow off 100, up 159, the Dow is up, but unfortunately, a number of our favorites are down on the day. Starting with, all right, let's start with ME, down 56 cents. That can't be good, but it is. It's down 56 cents, 455. Matterport down 22 to 584. SoFi down only 6 cents at 760. AMC, by the way, 23.18. It's been an interesting pattern because it started off at about 24.07 and the stock went down in the first 30 minutes to the low of the day, 22.67. Then the turnaround, it came back to actually get up to 24.49, and I think that may have just gotten a little uptick on the day, and it couldn't hold a break even at all. It went right back into this 24.10 range. Then we got down to the 23.60, 370 range, touched 24 for a moment, and now we've come all the way down to 23.22, down $1.23 on 41.5 million volume. And so AMC, the dividend date has come, and all shareholders of the stock will get their split stock. The preferred's coming up. I think they trade Thursday or Friday this week. It's coming up. But the stock right now is slumping again. It dropped Friday, and it's dropping now another $1.23 at the moment. GameStop, 38.95. Now, we broke down this morning right away. We opened around 40 and went right to 38.81 in like 30 minutes. And we weren't anywhere near that for a while. We went right back up to almost $40, then into the 39.50 range. And in the last hour and a half, we have slumped off from about 39.30, 39.40, and now we're at 38.94. The low, 38.81. So a little further from here, another 16, 17 cents, and we've got the low of the day happening. We're down 177. And this volume, man, that's bad. 4.2 million. That's not even a million pre-split. No, I take it back. It is 1,050,000. That's it. 1,050,000 pre-split volume. I mean, we used to do 2.5 all the time, and that was light. We used to talk about 2 million. That's all we're doing. There's nothing going on here. Now we're down to 1,050,000. 3902 right now. We were just under 39 a second ago. I'm sure we're going to revisit it. ATIP up 8 cents. Look at that ATIP go of 90. No, it's not up 8 cents. I'm getting all excited because I see the 0.8. Actually, it's a 0.008. It's 0.8 of a penny higher. Got to tell you, almost all day long, the stock's been up about a penny all day. 396,000 volume, quiet, and someone's picking it up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's someone just with a buy order going, give me all you want. Just give it to me. I'll take it off your hands right here at 96, 97. I'll take it off your hands. Maybe that's what's happening. Rocket Lab down 42 cents, 668 last trade. The stock was given a buy recommendation. I think it was given an upgrade recommendation. $15 target price for the stock, and 5.3 million shares later, we're down 42 cents. So sometimes you just can't predict what's going to happen minute to minute, day to day, but there must be somebody getting blown out here. Why would it be down 42 cents? I really don't know. Smart Rent is down also 42 cents. 339.5. The low of the day on Smart Rent, 324. So we've actually come back about 15 cents from there on 5.6 million volume. Very similar. Spire down 2 cents to 167. We were at 171 about half an hour ago and had been up a couple of pennies. So we've recovered from our low opening, which was down in the 160, 162 range. And on Sextera, we're up 12 cents to 12.59, but we're still down about 50 cents from last week's range, a little in the low 11s. That's what I see here on Sextera. Tesla having a great day, up 34.92 to 9.35. Over at Pfizer, we're down 36 cents to 49.75. Been down all day. Boeing is up 75 cents at 170.74. Apple is up $1, and it's been sitting here at 173 now for 3 hours. It's just been kind of flatlining around this 173 neighborhood. 3 hours. 28.6 times earnings on Apple. It's not cheap. HPQ down 23 cents to 34.42. Cisco down 21 cents to 46.40. Underwater all day. Twitter up 30 cents to 44.56. Started low in the negative range and then popped up. It's been up ever since. HD, Home Depot down 19 cents. It's trying to come back to break even. It's been slowly working its way back. It was down to 310.15 at the first 15 minutes of the opening of the day. And then by 10 o'clock, it got back to about 312.70, which is, still down. And then it got to 313.96, 314 around 12 o'clock. And 80 cents below. It did reach a gain. It got to 314.97 around 1 o'clock, then back down to 313.40, and now we're back to 314.65. We are just 28 cents away from breaking even on Home Depot. That's the battle all day long, trying to get back even. Carvana down 135 to 50.75. Robinhood up 17 cents to 11.10. I can't believe it's even at $8. I can't believe it. Vanik Vectors up 98 cents to 246 now. IBM up 56 cents. Microsoft up $1.55. It started negative today, but it's now positive. Goldman up $2.66. Google up 14 cents. Amazon still down in the negative territory, but only down 29 cents on the day. So we're not terribly bad, but that's it. Bed Bath Beyond, what a crazy day for this stock. If you go to the stores, some of them look pretty bad. I mean, they look thin in inventory. They look rough around the edges. Stock is not looking rough around the edges. It's 1580 today at the moment. It's up 293 now. It got up to 1704 today, but I have not seen any news anywhere that the company has raised any fresh cash. Yeah, $1.2 billion market cap at 15.88 a share. The 52-week high $30. The low 438, and that was just a couple of weeks ago. We have quadrupled in price, practically quadrupled, and there is no reason. They're losing 564 a share as of last guesstimate, and I think it's worse than that. These guys need cash, and they need cash now, and they better find a way to get some. And if I were these guys, I would be making every phone call conceivable, and I would be even filing with the SEC a notification that they would think of selling up to 10 million shares within the next year at their convenience, and then just try to find a broker to feed stock out from the treasury and just raise money. Don't even have an underwriting, just sell stock into this market. 140 million traded is only, 50 million in existence. This thing's turning over like a day trader's, nightmare. Like you just, it's crazy. 1610 right now. These guys, I think, could raise 150 million or to 200 million right now. They could, on the volume of this stock, they could raise that kind of cash. And they could use 200 million right now. They could use it. Anyway, I tried to tell GameStop this when they reached $300 a share back in January, February of 2021, but they didn't do it. And they had the opportunity. I think they were allowed to issue up to 10 million shares if they wanted to, but they never did. And it drove me nuts because they were sitting on $400 million. It's all they had. They had like 2 or 3, 400 million in hand. They had debts of 400 million, and they weren't raising what at that time could have been. They could have raised back in January, February, March. They could have raised $3 billion easily from the hottest market in the world, the hottest stock in the world at that time. They chose to, as you know, if you've been here long enough, they chose to raise money at $154 a share. And they raised about $2 billion in 2 different tranches of stock sales. And then they paid off their debts, and they had 1.6 billion net, and all that stuff. But they could have had 3 billion, and they could have raised another 3 after that. They could have had 6 billion, and then they could have been buyers of companies, transforming GameStop completely. But they didn't make those moves. No one calls me about this. They could have called and asked me my opinion, but nobody called. Okay. Bed Bath Beyond, $16. BlackBerry, $6.88, up 9. Royal Caribbean up 32 cents to $42.69. They announced this morning they were going to raise $1 billion to pay off old debts and stuff. So we'll wait for the announcement if that's been successful or not. We may know by tomorrow. U.S. Steel down 84 cents. Target up 92 cents. JP Morgan up 32. Costco up 7.47. Walmart up 48 cents. Nvidia up 270. Disney up 270. American Airlines up a dime. Netflix up just 40 cents. Moderna is now holding on to a 535 gain to 176.53. And that's kind of a rundown of our favorites. We're up 143 on the Dow Jones, 17 points on S&P, and NASDAQ has a gain of 86 points. And it is the big winner, the NASDAQ, 0.66, 2/3 of a percentage point. That's all we got. There's nothing happening here. It's very quiet. Oil down 280 at the moment. China issues dominate the oil market and had dominated some stocks, but that's what I got. That's all I got. I'm saying that's it. Anyway, there it is. Nick is saying, hey, man, your video today, this video, you saying that the video that we're watching right now is GameStop drops under 34.50 live stock trading at Plain English with Uncle Bruce. But I didn't say today, did I? Okay, it's a typo. Okay, so sue me. Or is it a clickbait trick? Am I doing what everyone else does? Sorry about that. It was a typo. It wasn't supposed to be 34. It was supposed to be 38.50, but I got all excited. I couldn't. Anyway, got your attention though. Some of you actually read my titles, which I do appreciate because a lot of people don't read titles. Anyway, there you go. Welcome all. Good morning, Uncle Bruce from Burrow Night Sound. How you doing? Sell my house in Arbor Marlboro. You know what? I'm thumbs up number 45 again. And I thank you so much for hitting those thumbs ups for me, everybody. I appreciate it. Anyway, what can I say? Nick Morier is saying, update. This morning I asked about buying Bed Bath & Beyond to immediately write in the money calls. I didn't do it. Seems like it would have made more sense if I was earlier to a party. Yeah. Again, I don't think it's a good idea, really. There's too much downward volatility here. The stock could go back to $2-3 at any time. I really be careful. Cindy Ungrus, is GameStop a buy, or should we just look at getting out? What do you think about the GameStop company? Well, it's not a sell, get out and run away to the hills. It's one of these companies where if only somebody were tasked with getting in front of a camera on behalf of the corporation to talk about what's going on with the corporation. I mean, that to me would be a huge win move for these guys. Can you imagine if they had if a Ryan Cohen kind of guy, which again he's not this kind of person. I'm not criticizing him. You do your business the way you do your business, and way to go. And he has a track record of success, so you got to kind of let him go. But could you imagine if Mr. Cohen were a camera hog like the CEO of AMC? I mean, my God. Any kind of a personality in front of the camera, giving us some form or some semblance of the upside potential of this company. I bet you they could double the price of the stock by just talking about it. They could pop it to $80, which I think would make everyone happy, because that would be $320 a share. But they don't have anybody in front of the camera, and no one is allowed in front of a camera. And very few people talk about GameStop because GameStop doesn't talk about GameStop. And so what do you want? What do you expect is going to happen from time to time? We're going to have to do it ourselves. And it's frustrating because we have to guess what they're up to. We're guessing these annual, these quarterly meetings that we get. And then they have this conference call, which is a joke. The conference call is just a guy, usually the CEO, reading a text of a press release. That's all it is. They don't take questions. Well, what, guys? I mean, geez, Tim Cook talks, and his lieutenants talk. That's a multi-trillion-dollar company. They talk. Why can't you? You guys aren't more important than Apple, But I just, what can I say? The stock is widely held by retail investors, just like AMC. The investors are loyal as all get up, which is incredible considering how little they get to chew on. And it's a meme darling. It's, talked about on Wall Street Bets and talked about on Reddit and all the Discord pages. And, there's a lot of talk about GameStop, but there is no official company spokesperson and deliverer of the message. There is nothing. And so we're left to speculate on our own. What do you think? What do you think? And so I get questions like this from time to time from Cindy and others. Should I just sell this? Should I buy something else? What do you think? Is there an upside to this? If so, how much? And I'm left to guess because I don't know. I don't have an inside track to these guys. I can only tell you what I see happening. And what I see happening is very little trading. Not a lot of movement right now. Fair enough. There's not much to move about, I suppose. We have financials coming. Not too long from now, we should have financial stuff. But where are we gonna go? I don't know. Did GameStop really go under 34.50 today? No, it didn't. No. It was what happened with GameStop today was that a YouTuber was typing out a title for his YouTube show this afternoon, and he put in a 4 instead of an 8 by mistake. It wasn't on purpose. He inadvertently ended up with a 4 instead of an 8. And he didn't notice the typo until people noticed the typo on his behalf. And this sensationalized title has got me talking to 195 people right now. So it's not working. Nick, instead of doing this thing with BBBY, I gambled on SoFi $6 calls for January for 220 and bought more ATIP under $1. That's maybe not a bad idea. Wing Commander, low of the day is 38.80 for the time being on LIT exchanges. Sell my house over Barbara. I have a 6-cent stink bit on buybacks on ME $6 options. I wrote last week, expiring this Friday. Do you think that stinking price has been? Do you know that stinking price has been 7.5 cents all day? Laughing out loud. No one's giving it to me. I would suggest a thought you might want to think about. Now, I know the stock's down to 460 and it's up 52 cents, but you could just buy them back now at 7.5 and be done with it. I'm assuming, and if the shares have any kind of a recovery tomorrow, 40, 50 cent recovery, you might want to look at writing maybe 5s for this Friday, if it's possible. I do not know. But again, you have to decide for yourself what you want to do. Right now, they're going to die worthless if the stock doesn't hit 6. So Mirko, Gavin Davies, 38.81, low of the day. A Splair, 35 would equal $140 pre-split. Chilled Koala, why is he clickbaiting? Why is he doing that? This guy, Uncle Bruce, he's just a clickbaiter. That's all he is. We hate him. Aurora, thumbs up 51. Who cares about clickbaiting, says Splair. Who cares? Guardy, literally no one is buying GameStop for the underlying business. There's a massive disconnect between meme stops and the underlying companies these days. Chilled Koala, I'm buying GameStop for business and mother of all short squeezes. Coyote, BBBY, not GameStop. Sorry, gotcha. Splair. And I like that title with big letters. Makes it easier to recognize a notification when it appears between other notifications on my phone. Daniel, GameStop is my savings account. Chilled Koala. I don't know about A&T, other stock. I only trust GameStop. KC, I'm number 53. Coyote, Daniel, I feel that laughing loud, my GameStop shares literally pay our bills. Daniel outperforms the rest of the market. A quick sick, number 56, thumbs up. Agent Per, they raised like $2 billion. BBY will as well, but at much higher prices. There you go. Miraculous, thumbs up 58. And my next pair says, I've been buying BBBY from 22 all the way down to 495. I'm glad I averaged down on this thing. Haley, Forbes just increased their position in REV, squeeze triggering, cloud travel. Happy belated 5th year anniversary as a YouTuber. Thank you very much, folks. Friday was the day I'm a 5-year YouTuber. A little over 2 years on this channel, 5 years on the other one. Ricardo, what do you think about letting AMC calls be exercised and buying back after the split? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Justin, thumbs up 45. Why that face? Miraculous, the video we're watching now. Let's go back then. AZ, I've definitely read that title and had to check the charts quickly, but then realized it was a typo. Yeah, Bruce makes a typo. Okay, makes a typo. We all make typos. Smoke Dog, feel bad for that kid on Wall Street Bets that took out the $27,000 loan on BBBY. Probably kicking himself now. Wing Commander, why did he short-term calls? Blair, I joined at least 300 times. At some point, I started ignoring most of the titles, but sometimes they're helpful. For example, during work time when it appears in the notifications. Mentats RC keeps us entertained with his tweets. Wayne Commander, I remember seeing that post, just don't remember his position. AZ, I don't understand why Apple is going up near all-time highs. Can you explain this, Uncle B? Since June, nothing but a pump without any correction. Doesn't seem healthy. What are your thoughts, Uncle B? Hope everyone is well, says AZ. Well, I don't know why it's trading as high as it is either. It's 20-something times earnings, too high. They've warned us. They've warned us about they're not hiring as many people. They're cutting budgets. They're watching expensive. They've warned us. They've indicated they're cutting back. Hello. No one is paying attention, or the viewers on this channel are paying attention, but not enough outsiders. And they're blindly, stupidly buying the stock. If they had a stockbroker like me, when I was a broker, they would be getting they kind of warned us about the slowdown. I don't know if it's such a good idea, but there are no brokers anymore. Well, Nick, I will short the heck out of BBBY tomorrow morning. Quick sick. I took advantage of these pullbacks today, picked up 300 Matterport, 300 Rocket Lab, 400 ME. I just couldn't help myself. Smoke. He set a stop loss at 10:30 to hit on that dip last week and sold for a $3,000 loss. Of course, I'm not sure what stock we're talking about and what's going to. Let's see. Wing Commander, tight SL on a meme stock. Grand idea. I don't know what's going on. What about NFT marketplace through Uncle Bruce? Last checked, it netted netted them tens of dollars. Yeah, that's right. I have no idea what's going on with the NFT marketplace. Wing Commander, either Lambo or soup noodles. That's the only way, Bruce. A Lambo or soup noodles. Just kidding with my previous message, but still loving your Fallout for name. Fancy you're keeping it. Deuce. Deuce Caboose, SoFi about to go green. I'm Deuce. Deuce Caboose is number 74. Hello Smith, number 72. Alex, I'm 74. Nick, does AMC drop in the after hours since the record of ownership for APIS today? I don't know. The guy that took out the $27,000 loan last week, he took out a $27,000 loan last week for a $3,000 loss to pay back the loan. Now it's run again. So there you go. Nick, I have a second short in the works for Carvana now. Coyote. Also, I noticed a lot of talk on Bloomberg today about the market ignoring the reality of global situations. Why? Way different than their normal tone. Must be listening to my channel. They must be listening to me and taking my words and using them for their own. Nick, it might drop below 50. This is the Carvana. GameStop right now, 39.59. AMC, 23.53. And the Dow up 155. Coyote. Apple at 130. Now pass. Apple approaching all-time highs again. Time to buy. There you go. Yeah. Apple right now, 173.22. High of the year, 182.94. Go figure. TIF is thumbs up number 81 on this show. I see 82 now. Thank you, everybody, for helping us out with these thumbs ups, giving us a little more oomph in the artificial intelligence computer systems at YouTube. I appreciate it. 82 thumbs up. 18 more. We got 100 of them. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you. You gotta love that. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I gonna say? What can we do? What can we say? Watching the whole thingy here. I don't know. Apparently Biden is going to sign the Inflation Reduction Act into law on Tuesday. The White House says into law Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Could be good for the markets. Very strong economic instigator. It's going to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. If you are a senior in the USA and you're on Medicaid, this is huge. This is massive. What I think you as a senior better pay attention to between now and November is if your politicians that are running for the midterms coming up, senators, your Congress people, if they are against this act being signed into law and they say that, hey, you give us the majority, we're going to get rid of this thing. I would be I'd be concerned about it because with a $2,000 limit on pharmaceutical costs as a max, this is a game changer for some Americans. I mean, we're talking about $40 a week maximum drug costs versus right now, I'm sure there are seniors out there, many that are paying hundreds of dollars a week, thousands a month for whatever they have to take. This $40 cap per week, which is $2,000 a year, gotta be a big deal. Gotta be a big deal. Anyway, we'll see what gives. A wing commander, that is the only way. Buy on high because everything else is green, then sob quietly in the corner when the stock drops. AZ, I am thumbs up 83. Stock Vader, Morgan Stanley, and Forbes bought REV today and are going to cause a squeeze like Volkswagen. Smoke Dog, I bought enough of the ATHs last November, December. AZ. Coyote, fear of missing out always wins over rationale with a lot of new investors. Thus, buyers at all-time highs become bag holders. There you go, Tiff. The market is green. Our favorites are red. It's kind of sad. Last week was the other way around. We had some down markets, and then we had us going green. Weird, isn't it? Just weird. All right. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you all for subscribing to this channel. Thank you all for not unsubscribing to this channel. Thank you. Thank you all for being members. Whether you're a chillin' with Uncle Bruce member, or whether you're a Gold Bagel family member, either way, we love you. We thank you for your support of our content. Jennifer and I are very appreciative of that. Thank you for those of you who are picking up my classes, learning how to become an option writer. Some of you are damn determined to become self-employed as option writers, to quit your day jobs. And I am really humbled and excited for you about that. I'm very eager to help as much as I can to help you get to that level. And by picking up classes that I have produced on becoming an option writer, you are giving yourself a heads up how to do it. 13 classes are waiting for you on my website. You got to go over here to stockmarketswithbruce.ca to check out the 13 classes available. Start with number 1, go to number 2, go to number 3. Just get through it. Each class is 2 hours long. Take your time. You can watch them as many times as you want. And I'll tell you, we got a deal going right now. If you pick up, you can pick up 4 classes for the price of 3. So by going here to this PayPal thing here, this PayPal thing, if you make a donation over there for $299 US, and then you send me a private email. You say, Bruce, I'm going to send you, here's my private email. You say, Bruce, I've just sent you $299.99 US funds to your PayPal account as a donation. Here are the 4 classes I would like to get, and I will send you links to the 4 classes right away, well, after the show. And you're on your way. You can watch them at your leisure as many times as you want. You're going to get about 8 hours of classes. And you binge watch them, or you watch them one every couple of days, or whatever you want. There are 13 of them. And watch 1, watch 4, watch 8, watch 12, watch all 13. Whatever you like. If you want to buy all 13 classes, well, if you want to get 12 of them, you can get 12 of them for just under $900. That's $1,200 of classes for just under $900, and then grab the last one, and you're set. Not a bad deal. Anyway, I hope it works out for you. Thank you for those of you who are already doing this. We've only offered this special this morning. I just announced it. It's the summer sale. 4 for the price of 3, limited time deal, and a couple of you have already jumped on it, and we will get you looked after. We'll get you we'll get you your classes, and you're in business. Thank you all. Uh, Thank you all for taking these and becoming wiser yet again. Learning more about the options market than most people who play the options market. That's the amazing thing about what option writers actually end up doing. They become more knowledgeable about how options work than the gamblers on the casino floor that buy and sell options all the time. These folks know, some are very knowledgeable, but a lot of them know nothing. They think that this is just a quick flip game where they can make a quick buck on options. What they don't realize is there's a bit of a nuance to it, and they let dollars slip through their fingers into the hands of the option writers who are right below. They're going, thank you, sir. May I have another? And my viewers are becoming absolutely deadly at scooping up option premiums that are just falling through the fingers of the players. And if you can write enough of them, you can make a darn nice living. And you can just say goodbye to your day job. I know that a number of you would like to just get make a 500, 1,000 a month of extra money. If you could just make a little money on the side, you'd be satisfied with that to sort of start. I get it. Sure. I mean, 1,000 a month is coming in from your option writing program on top of whatever you're doing for a living. Sure, it's going to make a difference. But what you'll find is once you get into this, you'll quickly figure out, geez, it doesn't matter whether I write just one option at a time on a stock or on a deep in the money call option, like a poor man covered call, whether I write one or whether I write 3 or 5 at a time or 9 or 22 at a time, it's the same trade. It's just what's the quantity. It's like buying and selling stock. You can buy 100 GameStop, and if it goes up $1, you sell it. You make $100. But you can also just buy one share, and if it goes up $1, you sell it. You make $1, depending on if you have no commissions on your trades. You can buy 10,000 shares at GameStop. It goes up $1, you make 10 grand. It's all relative to what your investment comfort level is. It's the same thing with options. If you're going to write calls, if you have 400 shares at GameStop, you can write 4 calls. If you have 8 deep in the money call options on GameStop, you can write 8 contracts, which brings in double the amount of money than if you wrote 4. But it's the same trade. You're just writing an option that you are looking to have depreciate as it gets to expiry. Every option has an expiry date. And if you write a contract with 2.5 weeks to go, 3 weeks to go, those last 2 weeks of that contract's life are bad. They really lose a lot of their time premium value. That just evaporates quickly. And for some of you out there, you have figured out that you don't need to write a contract for this level and then buy it back for 1 penny or 99% more or less than what you sold it for. You're quite happy where you write a contract or a number of contracts, 5, 8, 12, 20. You write this number of contracts, and if they drop like 75 cents in value, you're buying 20 back, you're scoring a $1,500 gain. And a number of you are finding this is happening often during a week. You can get 2 or 3 of these in a week, depending on what stock you're following and its volatility. And you can bring in 2 $1,500 trades a week on a stock. That is $3,000 a week, $12,000 a month. Just even if it's $750 a profit, 2 of those a week is $1,500 a week. That's $6,000 a month. For a lot of you, between $6,000 and $12,000 a month coming in the front door, that you can kiss your day job goodbye, because your day job will never pay you that kind of money, especially on the tax rate, the absolute tax rate that you would pay on these capital gains. Again, you've got to talk to your tax advisors about exactly how this works. It's different in Canada. It's different in America. It's different in the UK. It's different in Germany. But something tells me a full-blown salaried type job compared to making capital gains in the stock market, I have a suspicion more write-offs are allowed in the stock market against earnings than in your job market. And it might be a much lower tax rate when it's all said and done. And so the idea of becoming self-employed could become a very, you know, a serious reality in a hurry, especially if you can set up a corporation and do your trades through a corporate entity and then pay yourself from the corporate entity from time to time. That might be your ultimate tax move because your corporate entity will be allowed write-offs that you as a person might not be allowed. Talk to your tax professional. I can't help you there. Every place is different around the world. Thank you all for being here. Man, is it great to see you guys. Great to have you here. We got 19 minutes to go. And then we're done for the day. The GameStop here has been wavering between 38.81 and 39.70, $40. We're at 39.59. We're down $1.15 today. I'll say this: if GameStop dropped $1.15 all this week, every day this week, we'd be down $5.65 at the end of the week. And we'd be down in the $34 neighborhood. I have a suspicion that a lot of you with a $34 market price on GameStop come Friday afternoon would be grinning from ear to ear with the depreciation of these contracts you guys have written, all the rollovers you've done. Oh my gosh, or would you be rewarded big time? And anything is possible. The stock could go that low in one day, or it could take a week to do it. Today it's down 115, so there you go. It's on its way. What can I say? So much fun. So much fun. What else is going on? What else have we got going on? Oh, ATH is all-time high, Bruce. Thank you for that. Larry, I'm number 92 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. What else is going on? Splair, I have a running plan to independence, and in the next month, I should already reach 25% of my step-by-step plan to reach 20 contracts. After that, I'm open for new targets while living relaxed. There you go, buddy. Nick S. Uncle Bruce, I have a suggestion for the new name. Making a killing instead of chilling with Uncle Bruce in stock markets. So like instead of calling chilling with Uncle Bruce, how about making a killing with Uncle Bruce? There's thoughts. Any other thoughts on that? Hello. Right high, buy back low, rinse and repeat. Boom. That's exactly how this works. Spicy Arnold, I have a $42.50 call on GameStop that expires next Friday. Now, I got $2.43 for these when I sold them. And I'm thinking of letting it go to next week to buy back for more of a profit. How does that sound to you? Well, obviously, these contracts are dropping, aren't they? I mean, we're at 39.55. You're now 3 out of the money. Pretty good stuff. And so, yeah, next week, the 20, I guess that would be the 26th. You're talking 42.50s. The last I saw on the market on these, they were 134 to 145, last at 140. You got 240 for them. So you're already ahead $1, which is 40% gain. Not bad for like, about a week or so? Making 40% profit. That's not bad. But, the thing is that as each day wears on this week, these will keep dropping, obviously. If the shares were to drop a little further, like if they were to drop, say, I don't know, say, what do you got, 42.50s, right? Heck, if they dropped a little over $1, your calls would be down to 110. They would just keep right on going. But yeah, look, take a look at contracts that expire this Friday. The 42.50s that are dying this Friday, they're 65 to 68 cents. your contract, this 130 something contract, 140 contract, it's going to drop 50% between now and a week from now if the shares are still around these levels. So, yes, that's something to think about. I mean, another 65, 70 cents is 65, 70 bucks a contract. If it's one contract, that's one thing. If it's two, here we are, that's double the money. Down the road, if you're writing five at a time and you're up $1, you're up 500 bucks, and you could be up another dollar. Now that's another five. That's $1,000 in 2 weeks. You know what? 500 a week in profits is $25,000 a year, 26,000 a year. That it adds up, man. Yeah. Good stuff, Spicy Arnold. Android, way to go. Aaron, number 99, thumbs up. Slayer, somehow it's right what he's saying. With $5,000, it's hard to get up if it's not a part-time job. Mirko, Spicy, you could buy back for 78% profit whenever that is and directly write two new ones for 2.5, depending on the price GameStop is at the time. This is correct. If you find that maybe tomorrow the shares drop another 50 cents, $1, you might buy them back around $1.10, and turn around and write another call. You might write like a $40 call or a $41 call, for example, for next week Friday, and bring in $1.50, $1.75, and let those expire worthless, or let them depreciate on you. This is the beauty of this contract business. You're able to shift your position all the time when you feel it's right, to bring in maximum premium money, time value money. Of course, you can always write a call that's 3 weeks further out. It doesn't have to be 1 or 2 weeks. It could be 3 weeks out. Could be at 42.50. Could be at 41. Could be at 40, and bring in maybe $2 or $2.50 or $3.50 in premium. Up to you, whenever you want. Way to go! $39.55 is the price on GameStop. We've got the Dow right now holding a 165 gain. We are flatlining here around this 150-70 range. We're not going any higher, not going any lower. AMC is off 48 cents. It just is it's yo-yoing right now, but it's been down all day. GameStop 115 down dip to 39.59. ME down 53. Matterport down 26. SoFi down 4. It's trying to come back to break even. And ATIP is up 0.4 of a penny. Coyote, writers get to slither around the option chain. That's right, Spicy. Thank you. Neat. Coyote is loving it. Splair, and what about leave your day job with Uncle Bruce? There's another name of a group. The group, instead of chilling with Uncle Bruce, how about leave your day job with Uncle Bruce, or getting rich writing options with Uncle Bruce, or I just love Uncle Bruce. I don't know. Whatever you think. Got a better name, let me know. I mean, I can always change the name of the group. I won't call us the Beatles though, because that name's been used by somebody else. It was successful, but they weren't option writers. Okay, they did all right. Let's leave it. I love those guys. It's all good. All right, there you go. Wow. The Writers Guild of America. How about the Writers Guild of America? How about that? And Canada and the world. The Writers Guild of the world. We could have all kinds of names for our channel. Any more suggestions? Let me know what you think the channel. What should the groups be called? What do we call the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, and what do we call the Gold Bagel members? What do we have any other better names we could use? I'm curious about that. Tip. Looking at Coyote and clearing my throat. Oh man, we got 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes on Monday, August the 15th, 2022, left in the day, and we're up 175 on the Dow. GameStop down $1.04 to 39.70. The Beatles were writers. Paperback writer. We could call ourselves Lennon and McCartney. They were writers. Alex, I'll get my code. Splair, learn how to get jobless or homeless with Uncle Bruce. There you go. You see, Mallow. How about Film Actors Guild? How about we did? Oh man. I don't know. The Cred Savage is in the house. How you doing there, buddy? Ahoy, Uncle Bruce, and all you other degenerates. I hope everyone is well and is making some nice coin with these markets going down, just like Uncle Bruce said they would. Hope y'all wrote those $40 GameStop covered calls and bought AMC puts. Well, let's hope it's all going to work out. Splair Mallow, now you make me curious how a movie with us would look. See, there you go. I don't know what else to call us. We don't call ourselves Rolling Stones, although the Rollover Stones. We could call ourselves the Rollover Stones. I don't know. The Captain and Tennille? No, we're not going to call ourselves that. I hate that. I have no idea. What can I say? Headline: Life in America is getting back to normal, except when it comes to the office. Well, and also when it comes to the airport, what a nightmare over there. Oh my, it's not normal over there. Ay, ay, ay. Coyote says to Tiff Gesundheit, I kid. There you go. I'm only 5 years old. I kid. AMC is recovering. It's still down 26 cents, but it's trying to come back. GameStop trying to come back up too, but still down $1.03. ME is off 50 cents. Matterport off 28. SoFi down 2. ATIP down a tenth of a penny. So there you go. That's the deal. The news loves ignoring everyone's problems and considering it normal. Splair, the gold bagels could get the name the Giddy Ups. Smoke Dog, rocking the markets with Yoko and Bruce. How about that? Gaudi, it's normal if you don't think too much about it. Yeah. It's crazy normal is what we got, isn't it? Crazy normal. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Down one. We're up 163 on the Dow. We're down everything else on what we're following here, except for Sextair's up 7 cents. Tesla's up $29. Boeing. Oh boy. Boeing's up 73 cents. Apple's up 93. Twitter up 28. Robinhood up 12 cents. Vanik is up 126. IBM is up 85. Microsoft up 131. Goldman up 233. Google up 14. These are the winners. Facebook's up 19. Bed Bath Beyond is up 318. BlackBerry up 8. Royal Caribbean up 19 cents. Target up 89. JP Morgan up 34. Costco up $9. Walmart 38 cents higher. Nvidia up $4. Disney up 266. American Airlines up 9. Moderna up 547. So there's gainers. Yeah, I mean the market's up 142 points. But we have losers. Still, AMC down only 15 cents now, coming back on. GameStop down $1.09. ME down 50 cents. Matterport down 28. SoFi down 4. Rocket Lab down 51. Smart Rent down 52. Spire off 6.9 cents. Pfizer off 35, HPQ down 21, Cisco down 8, Home Depot down 59, Carvana down $1.17 to $50.93. What else is off? Netflix down 31 cents. So, that's the deal. Pardon me. We're down we're up 145, 150 now on the Dow Jones. So we're off about 25 points from a few minutes ago, but we're still up 150. All right. Zach, I'm giving you a drive-by thumbs ups today, Bruce. Number 114 today. Happy Monday. I'll see you on the replay. Thanks, Zach. Tiff, Coyote, this is the this is fine meme. The this is fine meme is one of my most used memes in the decade. Credit Savage. If they make an Uncle Bruce movie, they got to pick Robert Downey Jr. to play me. Did I read this correct? 3 Uncle Bruce classes for the price of 2. Well, talk about a great deal. I've made 100 times what I paid easy. No, it's 4 for the price of 3. What are you talking about? 3 for the price of 2. Oh, Mallow, Splair, that's a Team America World Police reference. Splair, my 19th August Matterport call is up 20%, and my 16th September call is up 70%. Mallow, I got another name, Shrinkage with Uncle Bruce. How to make money with shrinkage with Uncle Bruce. Mallow, okay, I see. I still have to watch some stuff before I meet y'all on a cruise line. Olivia, I'm late, but I'm number 114. You got this. Tiff, Spread, you might want to buy back the 16th September one since it has not much value left. There you go. We're up 136 on the Dow. What can I say? Oh my gosh. Shrinkage with Uncle Bruce. How to make money with shrinkage with Uncle Bruce. Do the opposite. How about that? Doing the opposite with Uncle Bruce. Doing everything the reverse. You always sell first, you buy later. You sell high, you buy low. Doing the opposite of what everyone else does. They buy high and they sell low. You guys are selling high and buying low. There's that. We try. Down $1.05 on GameStop, 39.69. Down 11 on AMC, 24.34. Mirko, 4 minutes to go and the suffering's over today. There you go. A down day on some of our stocks, which means some of those contracts you folks have written are slipping in value today. Credit Savage, very happy to announce that BlackRock and Vanguard have been buying up SoFi and adding it to their portfolios. In case some newbie is nervous and thinking of selling, those companies know a thing or two. Yeah, they have a few billion to their name, don't they? They're rather large, powerful, and deep-pocketed, and they're buying up SoFi. It's interesting, isn't it? We're up 146 on the Dow Jones. Alex, got your donation on PayPal. Let me know what 4 classes you want, buddy. You got it. Way to go, man. Thank you for your move on those for those classes. Get your hands on 4 classes for the price of 3 immediately, ASAP. Lock in these deals and pick up. Let me know with an email what 4 classes you guys would like. I'll send you the links. You can watch them as many times as you like and get richer in this market. Rub your hands together. Blow in your fingertips. Get ready to take the money off those gamblers. Oh my. Deuce Caboose, ATIP has been more of a letdown than my high school girlfriend. Let's get it together, eh? Splair, Tiff, you mean today? Thought to let Matterport drop tomorrow a little bit more. Alex, cheers, Bruce. I'll email you. You got her, buddy. Right on, pal. We'll get you set up. Way to go, man. Way to go. Thank you, everybody who is taking advantage of the 4 for 3 deal. I do, Jen and I do appreciate it. Keeps us on the road as traveling nomads with no place to live. It's a sad story. Oh my. Tip, Splair, it doesn't have to be today, but buying covered calls back when you're up 75 to 80% is usually a good idea, especially when you still have a month's time left. Yes, that is true. That is true. When you close out positions that have a long time to go and you're getting, you're paying pennies on the dollar, you're doing well. This frees you up to write new calls when the mood strikes and the prices are right. Or if there's a bit of a recovery, boom, you're right again, and rinse and repeat. Here we go. All right. The Credit Savage is saying, I can't wait to get my next paycheck so I can put all that cash into SoFi and Matterport. Each share I buy is going into a vault, and I guarantee never to sell. These are going to the kids when I'm gone. There you go. There's optimism right there. 39.64 on GameStop now. Down $1.10. We've leveled off here and we're inching along. 1 minute to go and we are done for the day. AMC is down 20 cents. The Dow's up 140. Larry Titus is warming up and polishing the bells to get ready to ring them here. Just about done. Deuce Caboose, Uncle Bruce, what do us make of the extremes on both ends for ME? What do we make of this? I don't know. Larry, thank you for ringing the bells, by the way. We're done here. Larry, done. It's done, buddy. Credit Savage. Bells have rung. It's true. What do we make about the extremes on both ends for ME? I can't tell you. I am just puzzled by any like anyone else. We were down 49 cents on the day today to 463. The volume today 5.5 million. We had huge volume last week. Huge volume. Today not so much. I cannot tell you. I really wonder. I mean, I always guess about it, and I'm wondering if institutional shifting is going on. One institution's getting out, no one's getting in. I don't know. I just don't know. Bells have rung is right. Thank you, Larry, for the ringing of the bells today. We are done for the day, and we're going to see tomorrow how things go. Continued downside drift here. GameStop now 39.64. A week ago, in the last 5 days, on Thursday morning, we were sitting at 41.70 odd, and last week on Tuesday we were at 41.90. And so that's 220 ago. And then looking at behind that, we were at 43.45 on the 8th of August. A week ago, 43.45. And the last time we were at lower than this was the 3rd of August. We were at 37.90, and we were at 38.36 on the 4th. So the 4th-ish, 11 days ago. And we were down on as low as 32.43 on the 26th of July. We were down to 42.43. We still have $7 to go to match the recent low of just 3 weeks ago. $7 more. Now, how many dollars are you guys going to be up if the stock goes to 32.50 in the next 3 or 4 days? I mean, some of these contracts you're sitting on are going to collapse, just die, because they're into the 40s, the high 30s, and they're running out of time. Right. Splair, thanks for mentioning it. It was exactly what I thought, because when the other one expires worse than Friday, I can write 2 again. Yes, you can. Spirit, I think the next 2 calls will be similar, but for September and October, actually it was a $5 call. After I bought it back, my 6th call with 50-cent gain, and my September was a $7 in the money. Right. Way to go, Spirit. You're getting more familiar with how this works now, you see. Way to go, buddy. Matterport 578 down 28 cents today. ME down to 463 down 49. The GameStop sitting at 39.68 right now. We're up like 4 cents on the aftermarket. Thanks, Larry, for the bell, and wish y'all already a good night. Exactly. Thank you, Spur. Everybody, thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you to those of you who took advantage of the 4 for 3 class deal. Thank you. Let me know what classes you would like me to send you links to. We'll get that done here in the next 10-20 minutes or so. We'll get you looked after. I'm going to be on the air tonight at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock on Traveling with Bruce, finishing Monday off. And then tomorrow, I look forward to seeing the regulars on this channel, the Gold Bagel members, before the 8:30 show for the trade updates. And then at 8:30, I'll see all of you for my next show here on this channel. And I look forward to it. We'll see what these markets have in mind. Do our stocks want to go lower or higher, or just what are they up to? We'll figure it out. And we'll see what's going on. In the meantime, everyone, stay well, stay healthy, stay sharp, keep an eye on these markets, and join me tomorrow for more fun. And we'll see if we can make a little more money tomorrow. Why not? I like it. Okay, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you first thing tomorrow morning. Bye from Calgary.